Hey everyone, Martin here with CoinRingUSA.com. Wanting to bring you the first installment of a new video series that I just appropriately titled CoinRing Making A to Z. This is in response to a lot of different questions that I've been getting from all different types of people, beginning CoinRing makers and even more seasoned ones. And we just having a lot of different types of questions regarding certain aspects of CoinRing making. So I kind of thought it would be kind of neat to start a video series where I would just cover, one or two topics on every video. And so the first one here is going to be basically how to choose the proper coin to make a coin ring and coin ring sizing. So sizing and selection is basically going to be the topics of this video. I've got three here. These are sort of more the common ones, if you will, that people are making. This is the Washington quarter, Walking Liberty, the $50, and I've got the Morgan silver dollar. These are three particular coins that I made into rings. This is my personal one here, the 1879 Morgan silver dollar. It's a size 12. The Walking Liberty here I made for a customer, just finished up, is a 9.5. And this Washington State quarter I was just playing around with a couple weeks ago. It's a size 4.5. So generally speaking, again, these numbers aren't certainly set in stone. It's just what I personally do. The Washington quarters I will make from a size 4 to a size 10. That's 4 through 10 on the Washington quarter. A lot of people have been asking questions about, well, I want, my girlfriend's got this size ring and what's the best one that I should choose? And of course, there's a lot of different factors, that go into that. But anyways, 4 through 10 for the Washington quarter. On the Walking Liberty $50, I personally do sizes 7 through 13. Again, 7 through 13. And on the Morgan / Peace dollars, I'll do personally sizes 9.5 all the way up to a 15. I know you can certainly bring them up larger than that. It's just something that I just personally am not doing. Anyways, 9.5 through 14 on the Morgan silver dollar. In terms of band width, that's a pretty big one too. So it really depends on the individual, especially if you're making a coin ring for somebody else. You take a look at the Washington quarter here, you can conceivably make this to a size 7. And let's say that, this Walking Liberty $50 was also a size 7. You can see the difference here. I don't know if the camera can pick that up, but it's a pretty significant difference in bandwidth. So it all depends on the person that you're making the coin for. Do they have large fingers or small fingers? Are they, a smaller individual, smaller frame or larger frame? Is it for a man or a woman? There's a lot of different factors that you sort of have to come up with. But again, just understand there's no right or wrong answer. That's the beauty and the science, if you will, of making these coin rings. It's that it's an art. A lot of people out there have some awesome videos, other great how-tos and so forth. And, I learned a lot from them, and I continue to learn a lot from other people. So I just feel really blessed to be able to pass along some of this information here, and I try to do it in the best that I can. So that covers the sizes that I personally do for these three. Again, just the quarter, $50, and the Morgan and the Peace dollar. So the next topic that I kind of want to cover is coin selection. Obviously, it goes without saying, what you start with, you end up with. So if you have, in this case here, this is just a clad quarter. Obviously, there's no silver content in it, but you can see it's a pretty new coin. I mean, it's a 2006, but it's pretty much uncirculated. There's, amazing detail on it. It's not been rubbed out or worn out at all. Versus this 1942 Walking Liberty $50, if you can see Lady Liberty there, has a lot of wear on the coin. And if you look at the eagle on the back, you also see a lot of the detail on the eagle has been rubbed out as well. If you take a look on the reeded part of the coin, right where my left index finger is here, there's a pretty good sized nick. So again, it might seem pretty basic, but if you start with a coin like this, that's what you're going to end up with in terms of detail. So when you're selecting circulated coins, you certainly want to be careful, and you want to make sure that you get one that has a fair to an excellent amount of detail. Because again, like in the case of this little nick here on the reeded part of the coin, that's what you're going to end up with. This one here that I made for a customer is a 1918 Walking Liberty half dollar, and you can see the detail, the reeded part of the coin is very strong. It started out as a really well detailed coin. So that kind of covers the detail aspect. Again, really important to do so. You want to make sure that you start off with a good one. Last thing I want to cover here, guys. This one here is a JFK half dollar clad, just a regular 1997. Again, you can see the reeded part of the coin has almost literally been shaved off. I just want to use this for demonstrative purposes here. This one, which I will be making into a size 8 for a customer, is a 1964 JFK half dollar. You can see pretty good detail on the edge of the coin, and on the obverse and the reverse, it's in really good shape. The last thing I want to cover here is how to prep the coin for making it into a coin ring. It's kind of a good starting point. You know, when you have a coin that has a lot of patina on it, if you will, natural. This one's pretty dirty, just from circulation. Was actually, as the gentleman sent this particular coin to me, he wanted this one done for his birth year. Was sitting in his closet for a while in a shoebox, and you can kind of see it just sort of picked up a lot of dirt. You know, you can start to fold and reduce this coin and finish it off to a beautiful coin ring and end up with, you know, something like this. But as you can see on the inside, it's slightly concaved, and it's extremely difficult. It's not impossible by any means, but to get that really clean, it takes a lot of work, and plus the fact that it's concave makes it a lot more difficult. So in the beginning, before you even punch the hole into the coin, my recommendation is to use a piece of quadruple zero steel wool. Excuse me. So the key to this is just simply rubbing it lightly, and I'll just do it here on the reverse so you can see what I'm talking about. Quadruple steel wool is very light, not too abrasive, won't damage the detail of the coin at all. And you can see I've only done this for about maybe 30 seconds or so. But look at the difference on the part that I've done here. Don't know if you can pick that up versus this right side, which I haven't touched yet. So again, a really simple tool, a really simple way to prep your coin is steel wool pads, and you can pick that up anywhere. Really good stuff, and it'll really just give you a good head start so you can get all that grit off, especially if you're using circulated coins. Awesome stuff. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already on my channel. Go ahead and like and share this video with others. And when you get a chance, visit CoinRingUSA.com. Check out all the different coin ring tools that I currently have available. If you don't see any right now in stock, it's because they're on back order, and hurrying up to make more. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Bye for now.